So let's talk about this. Shout out, by the way, to SportsIllustrated.com for posting this, Inside the Reds, and Caleb Sisk for posting this article. But I kind of want to talk about the series more in general than just isolating one single game. Because we just came off a 0-3 series versus the Seattle Mariners. And it was not pretty. It really wasn't. I mean, no matter what game you looked at, we lost the first one 9-3, got destroyed. Lost the second one 3-1, and then we lost yesterday 5-1. And obviously, our last game, 5-1 game yesterday, we did not have CES, and we also did not have somebody else, I believe, Ian Gilbert. We also didn't have him. So we didn't have two players in that game, and to be honest, it was not like it's any excuse, right? Listen, this is the beginning of the season, right? And so this time of the year, we can kind of expect these type of things. We can expect, we're still trying to figure out our team. It's going to take us some time to get going. Usually, baseball season starts picking up a little bit later in the year. But still, though, it sucks to go 0-3 in a series. At least with some of the series we have done earlier this season, I want to say the White Sox was a great series. We destroyed them. The Brewers, we went 1-3 against. And that was another, again, rougher series. But at least we won one of the games. The other games, I mean, when you lose 0-3 versus a series, it just freaking sucks. And going into the season, we knew this was going to be kind of a rough start. I'm actually kind of surprised on where we're at right now and how good we are. Especially with the fact that we had, some really bad injuries going into this. We had one of our guys get suspended. And we also had, of course, Matt Mullane, our pitcher. Oh, sorry, shortstop. I don't say pitcher. Shortstop, also getting hurt. We had TJ, who also had a injury. So it was just, left, right, and center. So many things stacked against us. But we were able to overcome it. And again, it sucks the fact that, we lost 0-3. But we can take away from some good things from this 0-3 loss. And number one, and I'm going to just kind of, piggyback off this article. But I will say, for me personally watching the games, it's Ellie De La Cruz is an absolute animal. That man has been a monster this season, and he was still really good in this 3-game series that we lost. Even though it sucks that we went 0-3, Ellie De La Cruz was still an absolute animal. Now, Jonathan India is another guy who's been struggling a little bit. And again, like I said, early part of the season, I think we'll get it going and we'll kind of get it, back on track. But that is definitely something that, so far, if you've been watching the last couple, especially with the series, but White Sox game, not really, but the Brewers especially, that's something we had to take in consideration. 4 at-bats, 0 runs, 0 hits. Again, that's just one game. I mean, he's had games where he's been pretty good. Okay, well, that's another. And, yeah. Did he get any hits? He didn't get one hit in the whole entire series. Like I said, that's a problem. That's a problem. Then we have Ellie De La Cruz, who actually did not get it. Did he? Wait, hold up. Pretty sure CES obviously had a tough time. Yeah. Wait, I think it's... Am I on this game here? Yeah, he had a home run. Yeah, I was going to say, I knew Ellie De La Cruz had something great. He had a home run, but yeah, Jonathan India is struggling. And not having a single hit in the whole entire series, I mean, it's not like it's, that's not like crazy to say because obviously baseball is a lot more difficult than any other sport in the world. I mean, even if you hit, let's say, I don't know, if you bat at a 3 out of 10 percentage, you're still considered one of the best because, again, it's hard to hit a ball when it's moving 95, 100 miles per hour at you. But still, again, like I said, kind of expect a lot from India here, and he's been struggling, and that's definitely a problem. And going to the last thing here, the ugly. The team has been very inconsistent. They've fallen to a 9-8 and have lost a series after a dominant series against Chicago White Sox. Now, the White Sox do suck really bad, and I don't think the Seattle Mariners are that great of a team, but they have a couple great players. Obviously, the pitcher is up there, so it is what it is at the end of the day, right? And I always say all we can do is move forward and look toward the future. You can't really piggyback on the past. At the end of the day, it sucks. It really does. To go 0-3 against that is just absolutely awful. But another thing that's been a problem for us is getting striked out and not getting any hits and not getting on base and just constantly getting 1, 2, 3, K. And that's another thing we have to work on. And again, like I said, it's early in the season, but these are things we're going to have to start getting, iced out because our guys that are injured, they're not coming back anytime soon. So, well, I say injured and then obviously suspended. They're coming back anytime soon. So, it sucks, man. It really does. But again, we're just going to have to keep it going one step at a time. As it says right here, Brett Suter pitched 2 scoreless innings. We got to keep that up and keep, all the bright stuff we've been doing. We just got to home in on that. Keep the energy high. Because, again, this is a long season. It's not just like this very beginning, but it's going to be tough. And it's very easy to to get out of control with this stuff, right? So, again, we'll be fine. We have a series now upcoming versus the Angels. This is going to be a 3-game series, and then we go against the Phillies in a 4-game series. But the rest of these games here, as you can see, are at home. The next 7 games are at home. We get a bye, or not bye, but we get a day off today, and then we play on tomorrow, on Friday, and we're going to continue kicking butt. Let's go. Let's go, Reds.